All right, so I got another Do You Agree video, and today's video is the best villains and world building. All right, first I want to start off with the best villains. They got Naruto for their best villains, and I'm not gonna lie, think about all Naruto villains first of all. Orochimaru, pedophile, crazy big ass pedophile. I already established Orochimaru is like a pretty big ass pedophile. And you see, and this is the thing that irks me the most about Orochimaru. I'm not even getting started with the other villain. But no, Orochimaru, he put a hickey, he gave Sasuke a hickey when he was 13. He was experimenting on little kids and people in the village. And, you know, and Naruto got married, Orochimaru was popping his shit. He was drinking, having a ball. Naruto ain't do nothing to that man. Still. And that it still irks me a little bit about the Naruto verse. You got Pain. See, I like Pain way more than I like Nagato, but Nagato is really seeing everything, controlling. I'm like, bro, that's gay, man. I mean, like, that's so lame. But that's so lame because why the hell? Why can't Pain just have his free will? And I felt like I wish Nagato was out on the battlefield, but I guess that Nagato had to be stay back just so Naruto could do all that thing and revive everyone. Okay, so I don't know, man. Naruto villains, they're okay, and I hated how Kaguya at the end just appeared out of nowhere. They made Madara to be out this big. I love his backstory, but they made him turn out to be this big bad villain, big bad villain that just got swallowed up by Kaguya, and I was like, that is so lame, dude. They should have just ended it with him, I thought. But I'm not the creator. Everybody has different opinions, so that's why I actually wouldn't put Naruto as number one because their big bad villain, he was just a pawn, and it just turned out to be some alien that they just all cram at the end to let you know about. Like I see how it makes sense, but like you didn't even know anything about Kaguya or even about the two or her two sons like that anytime until the end. I was like, bro, that's so lame. I was looking at JoJo's because I was gonna say Dragon Ball Z does have like a lot of iconic characters, but a lot of times they don't really have backstories. Like Cell, he was just aura farming. Boo, he one's fat. The other is childish and he just wants to destroy the other one. The other one was kind of aura farming, but still destroying shit. Let me see. The androids, they were just aura. Why everybody in Dragon Ball Z like freaking aura? Bleach, Sosuke Aizen is an amazing protagonist. As well, I like Yubak. Yuhabak, I don't know how to say the man's name, but I liked him as a villain as well. And bro, even though it's filler, that vampire dude from Bleach, yo, go to hell. I hated. I can't believe I spent my time watching. That was one of the worst experience I ever had watching that freaking art, that filler with the vampire dude. Oh my gosh. Oof. I don't want to think about that again. I'm just trying to figure. But JoJo's villains, I really do like. But it's the thing is, you got Dio twice. You get Dio a couple of times, but Diavolo, Kira, uh, Cars wasn't. He was alright, uh, but yeah, Dio is the top villain because I like how the premise of JoJo. If you know that it's it's like we started with Jonathan and Dio. I don't mean to go on tangent, but they are literally got everything. Good looks, built, rich, got it all. And one man chooses evil and the other chooses, good. And I like that aspect of it. So that's why JoJo's played a part to it. And I haven't read the other one. Poochie won, so I like that the villain actually won, but something happens. I didn't finish it, so spare me. Chainsaw Man. I feel like everybody's flaky, bro. I remember when they was talking about the Gundam. I didn't even. I still don't somewhat get the concept of how all that shit happened with Makima and shit. So, Chainsaw Man, no. One Piece, you got Doflamingo, Crocodile, uh, damn, Emu, Akainu, Blackbeard. There's too many villains. But, oof, I don't even know for villains. It's a toss up because you could literally put anybody in it. Even JJK has really amazing villains. And I'm trying to think about like fucking more Demon Slayer. He's a smooth criminal. That's all I can say about Demon Slayer. He's a smooth criminal. The Attack on Titan, they had one big ass main villain, but you could probably put I can't put Naruto because the Kaguya situation. No, I can't. Uh I'm dead ass might have to put Bleach. For villains, Bleach are my favorite villains because I ain't gonna lie. Sosuke Aizen is just such a mastermind, and Yuhaba is the whole Stern Ritters when he infiltrated the Serite. Is it Serite? Yeah, Serite. He snapped that. And that whole war balance between them snapped. So me personally, for villains, I love the way Bleach villain operate. I was gonna put JoJo's because I do like JoJo's, but Cars, you trash, and I didn't finish the rest of it. And I like that Poochie one, but I'm gonna have to go with Bleach. And for world building, yes, One Piece. There's not one anime that touches One Piece on world building. It's like every island you go to, you start to learn about like their heritage and like the trauma in their past, and you start to actually care about them. And I don't think any other anime does that like that with such a vast like roster. Because with like Naruto, you have like what's it called? The five different villages. Like, is there anywhere like past that? Shit, tell me, Attack on Titan. You used to think that it was only Paradise, and then you find out there's other islands and stuff like that. And yeah, I wouldn't put that. But yeah, with Naruto, after the five villages, you don't really even give a fuck about those other dudes. When Madara was beating everybody down, everybody was hype because nobody cares about the freaking father in every other village. No one cares to give a fuck. But but One Piece, you just go different island. Even Skypiea, I remember when I was in high school watching it, I skipped it because I kept falling asleep. I thought that shit was boring. Then I went back and rewatched it, and I was like, "Yo, this is a top tier arc. I can't believe I missed this." I'm a fast reader. That's why I didn't do my diligence to go back at first. But thank God I went back. Skypiea is really up there. I mean, there's a lot of different arcs. Whole Cake was good, and you see all these different like people, and even fishermen, and how they ties in all the fishermen, how they were slaves, the Buccaneers, all the giant. One Piece world building is top tier. Dragon Ball Z, you can't put Dragon Ball Z because, bro, every planet, every fucking city is getting destroyed all the time. They just wish you're back, and you don't even know. You don't even give a fuck because you don't even care. So I always put One Piece for world building, for sure. And that's just been the video. I hope you like, share, subscribe, enjoyed, and yeah.